Alright, this is the MEP 802 Alpha military surplus generator with a bunch of bugs on it. Just going to do a quick video because I wasn't able to find anything like this for this particular generator, but the same thing pretty much applies to all the surplus generators for hooking up an auxiliary fuel line. I keep the fuel line stored in the bin over here. So I've been running for about 8 hours and my fuel gauge shows that I'm down to about a quarter of a tank. And I pretty much run this the whole time I'm out here, especially in the summer, for the air conditioner and whatnot out here. So it comes stored, at least it's supposed to, with a little like double-ended fitting so you can connect it to itself to keep anything from getting inside the line while it's stored or having like fuel drip out of it that's stuck in it. It also doubles as, if you need more than one hose, you can connect together more than one hose if you need more distance, but I'm not going to use that in my case. So what I'll start with here, I'm going to hook it up. I put one of these type of fittings on the auxiliary diesel tank on my truck, so I didn't need to manually pump it out. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure what the size of this fitting is. I got this little extra elbow from another military generator project that I was working on. So I'm going to open my valve the way I got it set up. And I also put a little safety cover on it. It's not super tight, just enough. Put that to the side for now. Screw it on there. These fittings don't need to be super tight. That's why I just have these little pliers that I keep in my little tool bag on the generator. Get it finger tight and then go like another quarter turn or so. Don't forget the cap if you can use one. I like to make sure it's a little neat on the ground or whatever. Best as I can anyway. Bring it over here, you have the same type of fitting. See, it says external fuel supply. Suppose you could do this with it running, but for the purpose of the video, these generators aren't too loud, but it's a little less annoying trying to argue with it. Same thing, start it off hand tight. Do a little extra. And I'm going to take my little cap. This one's got like a chain on it, so you can just leave it. Come back over here. Put the cap and stuff in my little tool bag. And then come back over and you go on the master switch to prime and run. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on the camera, but I'm going to switch it to prime and run first and then prime and run with auxiliary fuel. And you should be able to hear that auxiliary pump. There's a second one that's right behind that fitting that you attach it to. So you hear the regular pump, that second pump. And what I like to do when I'm hooking it up, when it's not running, is let it run for a little while and come back over and just make sure you can kind of hear it. You probably can't hear it on the camera, but you can hear that it's pulling the air out of the line. And you want to just make sure that you don't have any leaks. Diesel is not super volatile. I mean, it's flammable, but it's not as bad as gasoline. And then check your fitting up here as well. I'm not leaking up there. So we know we're good. It's primed up. And then you go to start it, and it doesn't take very long for it to fill up. Like on my gauge, it brings it from like a quarter up to like 3/4 of a tank, and it operates in between there when it's on auxiliary fuel. Start it up. to auxiliary. And then you just let it run on there. I get about 8 to 10 hours out of the regular 5-gallon tank that's on it. But with my 50 gallons on the truck, I can probably let this thing run for over a week. And now we're sending power back over to the house, so we don't have to worry about filling up